Hey, we're live here on Facebook. How's everybody doing? Hey, this is John Jenkins. Just wanted to say hello to everybody and come out real quickly and tell you about my event that's coming up January the 31st. It's going to be on a Saturday, and it's going to go from the VIP. That's what we're going to mainly talk about today. The next 10 days, I'm going to hop on here periodically, and I'm going to talk about the VIP experience. So let me get this Instagram going. All right, we live on Instagram. Hey, Instagram, what's going on? We already got started on Facebook. But once again, we're talking about this live event, credit and funding event. Let me tell you, if 2025 was not your year, if 2024 was not your year, if 2023 was not your year, let me tell you, 2026 is going to be fabulous. Let me tell you, it's going to be right. Let me tell you why it's going to be right. Because when you learn the right information, you get in the right community, that's what's going to make you right. Amen to that, church. Hey, say amen when you can. But anyway, let's get right to it. So let me tell you about the VIP event. And then that's going to be for everyone that is going to be in person. So VIP is in person. It's going to be in Columbia, Tennessee, at one of the restaurants here in Columbia, Tennessee. So I even had people all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, almost 3 hours away. They're ready. They say, hey, just let me know the time, day. I'm ready. I'm ready to lock in. So in-person VIP, this is what you're going to get in the in-person VIP. So you're going to get starting at 8:30 to about 8:55 is going to be registration. It's going to be a light continental breakfast there at the restaurant. And then starting at 9 a.m. sharp, we're going to get started. We're going to get started on this credit and funding information. Now, from 9 to 1, that's going to be general admission. Everyone who's going to be virtually for the $47, they're going to be included in that group. Now, the VIP, you're going to get lunch at 11 o'clock. It's going to be like a lunch and learn. Then, they're going to come out and bring you your meals, and we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it pushing. We're not going to stop. It's going to go. It's a lot of information we're going to pack in here. Let me ask you this question. If someone gave you $97 and in return they gave you over $1,000, would you want to come to that event? Let me tell you, if I give you the information and you execute, way over $1,000, way over $1,000, 5,000 for some that's gonna execute, but minimum of $1,000. Let me just give you one snippet. Now, this is VIP special right here. $97 VIP special. Remember, I said from 9 to 1, that's going to be general admission on virtual. Now, starting from 1 to 3, the restaurant's going to bring some desserts out there. And man, I'm going to get you guys sugar high because I don't want you to blink, because I don't want you to miss anything on this day. Anything. So from 1 to 3, it's straight VIP, baby. Straight VIP. And in the VIP time slot of 1 to 3, we're going to do some live funding. Some people are going to get some money from a banking institution live, right there in the audience. Then also, I'm going to show you how to fill out applications, the do's and the don'ts, some of the common mistakes you guys are making. And then I got some AI prompts that's going to blow your mind. Some AI prompts that's going to help you in your personal and business life and structure. And then also we're going to have some ebooks that we're going to give out for the VIP. It's going to be travel hacking. It's going to be credit card, banking, and rewards bonus. Let me show you this right here. Let me just get on the screen by myself. Let me show you something. This going to be worth the mission all by itself. So once again, remember when I asked, you pay $97, somebody, and you get 1,000 out of this event if you execute. I'm going to show you how to get things like this to come into your mail. Okay. You're going to change banking to a different banking institution. They're going to give you $400, $700, $1,000. Different banks give different amounts. You just got to do a few things to get it. It's real easy. Just follow instructions, do it. For those of you who don't have an emergency fund, there's a student in a whole year did about $20,000. What would $20,000 do for you? This is free money. All you got to do is follow instructions at these institutions. They're going to put this money in your bank account. Once you do exactly what they ask you to do, bam, 400, 700, whatever the amount is, whatever the criteria, once you complete it, they're going to put the money in your account. My son put him with Truist Bank. Truist Bank, he had to put two deposits. He had to have he did two deposits. So he did 1,000 and then another 1,000. So he had to do $2,000 worth of deposits from his job in a 90-day period. I think it was 120 days. So simple stuff like this, you're already getting paid. Just switch your direct deposit to the new institution that I'm introduce you to and get your money. Like I say, that's an easy emergency fund. Easy money right there. Would you pay $97 to find out which institutions is giving away the bag? I would. Now, that's just one thing. So let me give you another thing. Not only are we going to feed you, we're going to fill your belly up, we're also going to fill your mind with good information when it comes to credit and funding. We got some funding sequences that we're going to go through. Like I say, from that 1 to 3, that VIP special was only going to be all about VIPs. From 1 to 3, that's in person. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that a lot of you didn't even know, that this is what the banks are really asking for. This is what they really want you to put down on the application. A lot of people are not getting the correct amount of funding because they have a profile that's very thin. They're not looking sexy for the banks, like I always say. We're going to teach you those things. As you see scrolling across the screen, in-person VIP, first 10 days, I'm focusing on that because the event is January 31st. It's going to be on a Saturday, and it's going to be in a local restaurant, which I will give out to all the VIPs. So what I need you to do is to contact me, 615-538-8475. Let's chop it up for a minute, give you some information, give you some details. Then we'll take care of that $97 bill, get you registered. I'm focusing on the VIPs for the next 10 days, and then we'll get into the $47 virtual, the people that's going to be watching it on Zoom and interacting with us on Zoom. So the $47, don't worry. You're just not going to get fed, and you're not going to be able to get to do some of the things that we're going to do from 1 to 3. But you're still going to get a lot of good information. If I get enough requests, I'll do a VIP for the virtual. But I have to get a lot of requests. You know, DM me, say, hey, I'm not going to be in Columbia, Tennessee. I'm going to be on the virtual, but I still want the VIP experience. I know you're going to be able to feed me, but I still want to see what y'all going to be doing and be a part of that VIP from 1 to 3. If I get enough requests, I'll open it up for the Zoom part as well. But hey, once again, this is John Jenkins. Mark the date. I don't care what's going on. You don't want to miss this, especially if you live in Columbia, Tennessee. You don't want to miss it. Credit and funding event. If you have a business and for the last couple of years you not have had the capital or the funding that's needed to properly run your business, you know, you might have a lawn care business, and when your season hit, you want an extra more or two, but you don't have the funds. Guess what? You need funding. Stop using your 401k and begging your family members for money. If your credit bad, we'll help you get your credit restored. I'm telling you, credit is your superpower. You put that cape on when you got that 730 plus credit score, I can take you to any bank. I even fly some of my customers in different states, and we do. I meet them there. We have banking relationships with other banking institutions in other states, and guess what? They walking out with the bag. So you can do that too, but you got to have that mindset. You got to stop trying to use your own money to finance your business dreams and goals. And I'm telling you, there's so many of you guys out here struggling, trying to do it the hard way. Oh, I'm just doing it on what the cash I have. You know what? I sold out. Y'all. But guess what? If you would have had the extra money, you'd have made more money because you wouldn't. Anytime somebody tell me they selling out, especially if they have food involved, or it could be anything. If you tell me you sold out, that's in it's 100,000 plus people there, and you only had X amount, and you could have sold an extra 500 more units. That's telling me you lost out. You didn't sell out. You lost out because you didn't have those funds. My sister and I had a business called PlayZone. We were in that same predicament. We were selling the glow lights. You know, we had ordered glow lights. We were the only vendors there at that particular park. We made $10,000 in about 30, 40 minutes, that quick. We could have made more, guys, if we'd have had the money, the capital to buy more glow sticks. I'm telling you, I ain't telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you, I already been there, done that. Once we start learning about credit, once we start learning about, hey, American Express was our best friend then. And I'm telling you, it's so many institutions that will give you the money to properly fund all the things you need for your business, but you got to look sexy for the banks. And that's where we come in. So come to the credit and funding event. Once again, that's going to be January the 31st of this month. Start your new year off right. Start doing your business right. Start acting like a real business person. Stop using your own money to fund your business. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, you can get more inventory. You can buy you some vehicles. You can get a lot more things done. You can hire the team that you need. You can get the systems that's needed to run more efficient. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss that event. It's $97 VIP. We're going to feed you. We're going to feed your stomach, and we're going to feed your mind. You have to do the execution. Hey, this is John Jenkins once again. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget, I need you to text or DM 2026 to 615-538-8475. Do that. Let me know you want to be a part of the VIP experience. And guess what? We'll get you locked in. Y'all have a good night.